He's a man who can quote from Aristotle and Charlie Brown. He's a man who attributes his success to his spirit of continuous learning. Sim Lim on camera today. We're in these beautiful surroundings today. Tell me,
beautiful.
Other than your family, and I know your family is very important to you, along with your family, what is most passionate in your life? What do you feel most passionately about?
I'm very passionate about teaching. What motivates me, what gets me up, and why I enjoy going to work so much is really the ability to teach. I interact with the younger managers, I share my experience, I guide them along, I hopefully teach them to be better people, better managers, and into fine young and women of tomorrow. End of the day, legacies are not left behind because you made $100 million for a bank. Legacies are only left with people whose life you impacted.
What do you think are some of the qualities you need to be a lifelong learner?
To be anything, the first quality that's most important in my opinion is courage. Aristotle said it best. Courage is the first virtue from which all other virtues will be derived from. So that means the willingness to fail, the courage to experiment, the courage to try something new. If you don't have that, it's very difficult. You are always then boxed within the box that you have. So you must have courage, and with that, you are able to try new things. Fear becomes an adventure.
Do you think it is important for people to be comfortable with failure?
Yes. It is important to be comfortable with failure. I mean, nobody likes to fail. But when you fail, you learn more. When you fail, you really sort of, there's a cartoon strip from Charlie Brown. You learn more from failure than success. Charlie Brown shouted, "That makes me the smartest man in the world." Then my mom never went to school. My dad didn't complete primary school. So it's not as if we are in a position to sort of tell us and guide us along on education. In fact, among my brothers and sisters, we kind of guide ourselves along. But they always knew education was a way out. Education was the one opportunity that they wanted to give us to make sure that we can move up, I guess. So in spite of the little education that they had, they were very passionate that all their kids, go to school and go on to university. So, I appreciate them for that. They didn't have the opportunity, but at least they made sure we all did.
Did that make you value it more, knowing that it really is a gift?
Yes, I think it did. You don't take it for granted. If I didn't have my scholarship to Japan, I don't think we could have afforded university. So definitely, you value it more. Yes. I'm a big fan of Lee Kuan Yew, the late founding father. Our education, our training, our schools, our rule of law, our corporate governance have attracted good companies that have come to set up in Singapore. And with that, we have good jobs, we have good training, and it kind of feeds one another and it propels us to the next level. I think his relentless pursuit of growth for the country created more jobs. With jobs, people can earn and feed their family. So indirectly or directly, he gave our parents the dignity, to feed their family. People don't look at it that way. But, the success of this country and where we are today is because, of one man. And one man have showed me that one man can make a difference. I'm also a big fan of Nelson Mandela. I thought that man had so much generosity and forgiveness in him. So just by reading about his life was really inspirational.